Hey darlings, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for being here. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button and your notification bell on so that you don't miss any of my tutorials. Thank you. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make a long pencil skirt with a side slit. The slit comes along the dart area and it comes with a waistband. If you want to know how to make this, make sure you watch to the end. So first, I'm going to be marking the back side of my skirt. As you can see right here, I've marked out the zip allowance. You can mark out 2 inches, 1.5, or any amount that is convenient for you to sew your zipper, and depending on the kind of zipper you want to put. As you can see also, I've marked out some indication lines also, and I'm going to be explaining it right away. So because this skirt is going to come with a waistband, I've marked out 1.5 inch right here before indicating other lines. And this is the waistline, as you can see right here, okay? And this is the hip line. And because I'm going to be taking 1/2 inch while joining the waistband, I've marked this at 9 inches instead of 8.5. And this is the knee line, and the rest of it is the full length of your skirt, measuring from your waist down to your ankle. The first thing you're going to be marking is the circumference of your waist divided by 4, and you're going to be adding 1 inch to that measurement for your dart allowance. So you mark it right there. After marking in your actual measurement, make sure you add seam allowance to it right there. The thing we are going to be marking is the hip measurement. That is the circumference of your hip divided by 4, and you're going to be marking it right there. After that, you add your seam allowance also, okay? Now for the knee line measurement, whatever you marked for your hip line, you're going to be marking that -1. You're going to be removing 1 inch from whatever you marked on your hip measurement, and you're going to be marking it on your knee measurement. But if you want it to be more pencil, you can remove 1.5 inch before marking on your knee measurement. And after doing that, you mark the same for the full length line, and then you're going to connect it from this point up to the waistline. After you must have connected it to each other, you should have something like this. Next, you're going to be cutting this out. And after I've cut this out, this is what it looks like. Then we're going to go over and then slash this area of the center back open like this. And after opening it, I'm going to use my pin and hold it down up to the end before we continue. Pinning it up, I opened it up to the right side of the fabric, okay? And I'm going to be explaining some few things here. We are going to be needing this to cut the front pieces of our skirt. And as you can see, this is the right hand side of the skirt and this is the left hand side of the skirt. All right, so you want the slit to be at the left side of the front piece, and you're going to be needing the slit to be at the dart area of your front piece. So what we are going to do to ensure that it stays at the dart area of your front piece is to measure your dart allowance on the back piece. So we're going to measure from the center back of your skirt right here. We're going to be measuring 4 inches out like this. You measure it right here and also measure it at the end of the full length, and then we are going to be folding it in, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when you're done doing that. Now I've marked out the dart measurement from the waistline down to the full length. Also note that I am doing this on the right side of the fabric, okay? You're going to do this on the right side of your fabric. So now I've folded it in from that area. After folding it in, the next thing you are going to do is to measure the largest portion of this part of the skirt, which is the waist along the hip line, and you're going to use that measurement, add 1.5 inch to it, and then cut out a piece of fabric to cut the right side of your front piece. And as you can see, I've done this already, and this is the wrong side of the front piece, okay? This is the wrong side of the front piece. Don't miss it, okay? So now I'm going to be placing the back piece on top of it. Right here, I've done that already, and I'm going to move my camera closer so that you see what it looks like. So now I've placed the fabrics wrong side to each other. And as you can see, this is the 1.5 inch seam allowance I asked you to measure out. And I've marked it out from there. As you can see, the underlying fabric right there. And this is the right side of your skirt, and you're going to cut this excess fabric out, use it to shape out the side seam of your skirt and the full length. And after doing that, this is what it's going to look like. And as soon as you're done doing this, you have cut out the right side of your front piece. And the next thing we are going to do is to unfold the back piece that we folded earlier on to cut the left side of our front piece. So this is it. Next, we are going to be measuring from this area down at the largest portion of it, which is equally at the hip line. We're going to be measuring out right here, and also add 1.5 inch seam allowance to that piece of fabric we're going to cut out also. Now, after cutting out your fabric, it should look something like this. And as you can see, I've also marked out the seam allowance I mentioned earlier on, which is 1.5 inch seam allowance right here. And also note that this is the wrong side of your front piece, okay? Now I'm going to be placing the back piece on top of it, which is wrong side to each other, as I mentioned earlier on. And I'm going to bring my camera closer to show you what next to do. Now, if you observe right here, this is the side seam of the back one, and I'm going to use it to shape out the one underneath. And making sure that your seam allowance you marked out here, right here, okay, that it matches with what you have on top of the back piece right here. And also you're going to ensure that same at the end of the fabric, at the full length area, that the seam allowance you marked here matches with what you marked here. So now you are going to carve out the side seam right there. And after carving it out, the left side of your front piece of the skirt is ready. So now we're going to go over to cutting. And when you place it at the right side, this is what it should look like. So you have both pieces of your front part of your skirt ready without pattern. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do right now is to cut out the interface for both the front side and back side of your skirt. So here it is. And I'm not going to be cutting a full length interface. You can do that if you wish to, but I wish to stop somewhere close to the knee line, okay? So this is it. So this is where my interface is going to stop, and this also includes my hemming allowance. So the next thing I'm going to do is to hem all my interfaces. As you can see, I've done it here for the front piece, and I've also attached it to the wrong side of my fabric. And then you're going to do the same for the back piece also. So now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to join both the front pieces together. As you can see right here, I've placed it right side to each other. And the next thing I'm going to do is to stitch from the waistline area down to 3 inches above the knee line. Okay, now what you have to consider also before stitching this is where you want this to stop. You may want it to stop far above the knee line or below your knee line. But just note that if you stitch it below your knee line, like 3 inches below your knee line, you may not be able to walk freely in it. So that's all you have to consider before doing this. So you make your choice. Guys, I'm really very sorry for losing this particular clip of this video. But I'm going to use this to illustrate what next to do after sewing the slit area along your dart area, okay? So you're going to use the instruction on the screen to mark your dart measurements right here. And I'm going to show you how to measure this length of your dart with this part of the skirt. Now this is the right side of the front piece, and the length of the dart I'm going to be using right here is 7 inches right there. And then the width of this dart is going to be 4 inches from the center front, okay? So I'm just going to measure 4 inches from the center front right there. As you can see, Then the next thing I'm going to do is to mark in my dart, which is 1/2 inch away from the dart line. As you can see right there, you're shaping your dart, and that is how you're going to be sewing it both for the front and the back piece of the skirt. Now this is what the front side of my skirt now looks like, okay? And as you can see, I've also ironed open the seam line at this area. Now the next thing I'm going to do now is to measure 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to sew it down right here, and I'm going to do the same at the other side right here. So turning it at the right side of the fabric, this is what it looks like already, and I'm going to set this aside and go over to the back piece. Now this is the back side of the skirt, and as you can see, I've measured out where the zipper will stay, right from this area down to this point. Yours can be shorter, and I'm going to be pinning this area up, and I'm going to stitch this area with my machine. So the next thing I also did is to measure out the dart line, which is 4 inches from this point to this area, as I did for the front piece, okay? And I'm going to be doing it exactly the same way I measured out the dart for the front piece. So I'm going to stitch this up and show you what it looks like. Now the next thing I did is to lay this open, which is the back side of the skirt, to lay it open like this, and I'm going to put the front piece on top of it, right side to each other, and I'm going to sew it by the side seam. I'm going to join it at the side seam right here, okay, and at the other side as well. So after joining this, I'm going to turn it to the right side of the fabric to show you what it looks like. So this is what we have so far, and I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to work on the waistband of the skirt. Now I've cut out the waistband, and I already have a detailed tutorial on how to cut a waistband, so I'll put the link in the description box below. So here, this is for the front part, and this is for the back part. If you observe, the back part is longer than the front part. This is because right here you have seam allowance for the zipper. So right here, you're going to cut interfaces for both the front side and the back side, and you're going to place it right on top of each other, and I'll show you what next to do. So after you must have placed the interface on each of these pieces, you're going to sew from the top area right here, and you're going to do same for the back pieces also. Now after stitching this, you're going to press open the seam line from the front piece and back piece. Then you put the front piece at the right side of the fabric, and then you're going to be placing the back piece onto the front piece, right side to each other, making sure that the center part of the front and back aligns to each other, okay? So I'm going to be placing this on top of the front piece. So when you're done doing that, it should look something like this. Next, you're going to be stitching the side seam of your waistband. Once stitching both sides of the back piece to the front piece, it should look something like this. Then you're going to close the seam areas right here. You're going to stitch it close at these areas. Then the next thing you're going to do now is to sew it onto the waist part of your skirt. Then you're going to fix your zipper after that, and when you're done doing that, your skirt is ready. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you are yet to subscribe, please click that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.